The students who will lead the world tomorrow are learning about the world today. At this pivotal time in history, it is arguably more important now than ever before for students to understand how markets work, how they create prosperity, and the proper role of government in the economy. SMU Cox Dean Al Nemai saw a need for teaching and research on these important topics when he first came to Dallas in 1997. He worked with Bill ONeil, publisher of Investor's Business Daily, to open the William J. ONeil Center for Global Markets and Freedom in 2008.
We're focusing on why some economies do so well and why others struggle, and that's really the mission of the ONeil Center.
To head this economic think tank, Dean Nemai hired former Dallas Federal Reserve Bank chief economist Michael Cox, who has been teaching college students for 35 years.
At the ONeil Center, we work every day to create tomorrow's next generation of business leaders. We, of course, want them to understand and appreciate how markets work, to lift living standards and to help them get better jobs, but we also want them to understand that their own actions and their own ethics are very important in capitalism's good name.
The ONeil Center is located in a city and state that celebrate business. It takes the message of free markets to that community in a variety of ways. Annual conferences and guest speakers explore the nexus between public policy and economics. The center's annual reports and other publications tackle important economic issues.
At the ONeil Center, we show how economic freedom is the single most important variable for lifting living standards and for the progress of nations. It's not big government, it's not government spending, it's not monetary policy that makes the system work. It's economic freedom.
Perhaps it's a QE3 somewhere down the road.
Well, no, because they didn't really pull off QE1 and QE2. Those both got stuck inside banks.
ONeil Center fellows also serve as regular and frequent sources for media seeking experts to put into perspective the economic issues of the day. In the ONeil Center, Nemai and Cox are joined by faculty members of diverse interests and talents. Dwight Lee is a nationally known free market scholar with more than 150 journal articles to his credit. Maria Minetti is an expert in entrepreneurship. Mike Davis encourages his students to see globalization as an opportunity, not a threat. Richard Alm is SMU Cox's first writer-in-residence. Newest on the team is Robert Lawson, who brings to SMU Cox the Economic Freedom of the World Index, an ongoing research project that ranks more than 140 countries by their degree of economic freedom.
Countries that score higher on the Economic Freedom of the World Index tend to be richer, grow faster, their people live longer, and they're more educated.
In just a few short years, the ONeil Center has assembled an outstanding faculty and begun to impact SMU Cox students and the world beyond the campus.
We have critical mass now where we've got differences of opinion. We've got more than 100 years of research addressing these issues collectively from the people in the center. What we need more, we need some more funding, and we need to broaden the base of research in the center.
The ONeil Center for Global Markets and Freedom at SMU Cox will build on this foundation in years to come, with the goal of becoming a powerful institution for teaching and research in many aspects of economic freedom and globalization.